Hello everybody, welcome to the Sound Test Room. Today we're going to take a look at Ruismaker FM. So Ruismaker FM is a drum machine that uses FM synthesis, frequency modulation synthesis, to create its sounds. Okay, so Ruismaker triggers its sounds from these keys here. You can't trigger them from anywhere else. Okay, so it's I think maybe it's C sharp 2, and then the corresponding black notes all the way up to C sharp 3. There. Okie dokie. So what I've done, I'm going to go through how to create your own kit and stuff like that and save it, but you can't do that in Cubasis. It won't allow you to save kits. You do get presets here just by hitting load presets. We can get rid of the keyboard for a sec. Here it gets your presets there, like that there. If I hit initial, I don't want to do that yet because it's going to interfere with my track, so I'm going to leave it as it is. And you select the different sounds to alter by hitting the corresponding keys, which apply to the keys on the keyboard, sort of thing. So that would be your bass drum. You won't hear anything because the keyboard's not on now, but that would be your bass drum, your snare, etc, etc, etc. Along the top here, these don't hit initial because it'll initialize the app. These keys here, high pass frequency and PKF, which is some sort of other frequency. Those two and those along there are for each of the different sounds, so they'll remember. Those three there, the punchy and fat, reverb and volume, are global settings. So anyway, I've got this little track thing built in, so I'm going to play the track first. Okay, so to give you an idea of how it sounds, and then we can go into AUM and program it and save our kit. It gives you an idea of how it works. So basically all you need to do is it works on MIDI, as you can see. So you can have, because it's an audio unit instrument, that's what it is. So which just as a point, guys, if you haven't got a host app like Cubasis or AUM or Multitrack Studio that supports audio units, you're going to need to get that, because if you buy the app, let me see here, if you buy the app, where is it? There, Ruismaker FM. If you buy it and you open the app like that, you're only going to get the manual. Okay, so that's important to remember as well. Back to the thing, let's hear some music now. So this is, I'm using, let's see now, nine Ruismaker FMs and a couple of sequences from Sunrizer Synth to give it a bit of, musicality sort of thing, so it's not just a rhythm track. So I'm just going to play this thing, turn out the microphone, play this thing, and then we're going to go and dig into the app. As a point, I will say that if you're a patron of the Sound Test Room, you'll be able to get the entire project zipped up for you to download, so you can mess with it yourself in Cubasis if you have Ruismaker FM already. Or you'll also be able to download the WAV file of the track if you want it as well. Anyway, it's nothing spectacular, but there you go. But like I said, it's 9 different Ruismakers. Now, what I did also do is not make any adjustments to. So for these 9, I just used the drum kits that are available already as presets inside Ruismaker, and I haven't added any effects inside Cubasis or anything like that. So you're just hearing the sounds that you will get if you buy Ruismaker. Here we go. So there you go. So if you're a patron to the Sound Test Stream, you can download the whole zip file and remix it, play with it, change it, throw it away, do whatever you like to it, add to it. Anyway, so there's the thing. So here we go. Let's just solo out a couple of these so you can hear. That was kind of the just basic one. Some of these are really slight. So we've got a really, really great bass drum. So for instance, if we select this one, let's select key so we can hear what we're doing. You'll hear that I had those different sounds on there. So I think what we'll do now is, now you've heard that in action, in action there. Now this is, like I said, to the thing, what will happen is if you make changes to, in Cubasis, if you make changes like you see here, there's no like user preset thing or anything like that, and I have saved the kit already and it's not there. But if you do make changes to Ruismaker inside Cubasis will obviously will remember the changes. So it's not like you can't program your own kit, it's just that you'd have to do it each time you used it in Cubasis. It's not bad because you get a load of presets anyway in Ruismaker, so you know, but maybe that's something that could be looked at. I don't know if it's possible in Cubasis to do that with an audio unit effect. Anyway, that doesn't really matter. The point is, you've heard the thing in Cubasis, and you know there are other apps and doors, okay, that you can do this in, so it's all very cool. Now the cool thing is we can use it in AUM, so let's find it, AUM, which is around here somewhere. There it is. And we'll do a new thing here. We'll open this on audio unit extensions and Ruismaker FM, and there is let's open keys now. Now there is our move it along a bit there, so that's better. There are our basic sounds. Okay, so we can go through here. If we hit here, this will open up our thing. Now there's my one ping pong, which I programmed earlier, and that's as far as I got. The rest are just initialized. Well, so I'll go through the whole thing basically. But these are the other ones you get. You get different. You just heard that one, so we could go minimal 2. You get the idea. So what I want to do is I'm going to initialize like this, and there are our sort of default sounds. So we'll start with the bass drum. Here we want to make a bass drum basically, so we're going to leave our oscillator. So this is your oscillator, this is your modulator, and this is the speed that your modulator works on the particular sound. But what we're going to do is go through, so you have square, sawtooth, is it there? Maybe square wave, I'm not sure, that maybe square wave, or noise. So we're going to drop, we don't want noise, we're going to start with a sine wave, and we're going to drop the pitch to a more bass drummy pitch. Now with the attack here, if we push the attack down, you want to hear a lot of difference here. So I want a bit more punch on the attack, so a plus value on the attack will give it more punch. So we're modulating it there. That's quite a nice modulation for a drum, bass drum, although you could use a sine modulator. That's nice. I think we'll leave that as it is, and we'll decay this a little bit and maybe put the level up a touch. Now if we want it, now these three here, remember I said are global, so they'll affect every sound, but if we use our high pass, we're going to take sounds out of there, and if we, that's, oh yeah, then we can drop our level. That's really nice. So let's move on to our snare. Now we want a decent snare sound, so we do want some noise here, so we're going to use our, now remember to, oh, I've changed, stupid boy. Yeah, still pretty good. We need to select our next sound that we want to be playing with. So I'm going to select noise for this. And I'm going to give it some punchy attack, I think. It's starting to sound more like a snare. I need to drop that in pitch, I think. Oh yeah, we're not going to be modulating noise. Okay, just remember that. Noise is just, you can't modulate the noise, whatever you do. So, okay. Let's get a nice punchy. Let's saturate that a bit. Maybe. So that might be quite, let me lock that up. Let's make this into a, this one here, our last one, let's make that into a hi-hat. So we want noise again. That's too loud. And I suppose we could put some, either a couple of toms and an effect in, maybe, in this one. So let's select that one for this, which is corresponds to number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you get the idea. So let's try this one. And let's make this more like a syn drum. So you get the idea there. Now we do have a reverb, a global reverb. And pan. So you can see the kind of the really, really cool stuff you can start to do. Now, when we've done this and we're happy with it, we just want to hit this, and then we can hit this sound here, and call this here, whatever we like, really. I don't know. Doug's drums. and save, and it's done. So if I go to like far out now, and then we go back to this one. There's the drum kit we've just created. So guys, there you go. So there's the most excellent Ruismaker FM, which is a beautiful companion to the original Ruismaker as well, which was the first one that came out, which is also you can find as a demo. So I think it's great. It's great because it gives you with very simple controls. It gives you a lot of control over the different sounds. For instance, if we like want this one here. You can modulate that sound. You can create all sorts of metallic clangy sounds as well, which is always nice. It's always nice to have metallic clangy sounds at hand. So absolutely pretty much unlimited to sound design with the different. I mean, saturation will add kind of top endy frequencies, I think. Read the manual. It'll take you about 10 seconds. Great. Great, you can create some great snares as well, obviously. Oh, I'm trying to modulate noise again, you can't. You can use noise as a modulation source. Anyway, guys, there you go. I could go on all day. So there it is, Ruismaker FM. So you've heard it and inside AUM. Now, of course, the clever thing here is if you have AUM as well, you don't have to worry about getting your program kits into Cubasis because you can record them in. But all you need to do is set. Let me just close this keyboard. All you need to do is here is set Cubase as your, because it's internet audio. Just find Cubase there as your. You just set that Cubase in there, and you can record FM Ruismaker into Cubase via this. So it's not like you can't use your own custom kits inside Cubases. Also, what was I going to say? Yeah, there's a video on how to do that. Anyway, it's a different video, but anyway, there you go. So there you go, Ruismaker FM, cool beans. Thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and become a Patreon, please. That would be brilliant. Only costs you $1 a month for you. You can opt out anytime you like. You can pay more if you want to. You get loads of cool stuff on Patreon as well. And just remember that if you want the actual project. For people who are already patrons, the project will be available as a project download zip file for Cubasis. So if you have Ruismaker FM and you have Cubasis, you can download the zip file, open the project up, and have a mess around with it in that as well. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys later.